Hi, everyone, and welcome to You Have Permission, a conversation that comes into your space that's loving and kind, where we just really talk about what's happening, but how we can make space for more by letting go what we no longer need, and the best ways to give ourselves permission. Today's guest is so yummy. She is a really, really good friend of mine. Actually, she was the one who told me I was pregnant with my daughter, and I didn't even know I was pregnant. Isn't that crazy? Her name is Kimberly S. Reed. MED, right? Masters of Education, is that right?
Yeah, yes. But I only use that for the academic world.
Okay, but I have to put that in there because you put some time into that. So a lot of time into that. Kimberly is amazing. She is amazing because she is considered, first of all, she's an author, a best-selling author. Her book is The Optimist Always Win, Moving from Defeat to Life's C-Suite. And C-Suite, when you read it, means so many different things. But she is a corporate trainer, the chief transformational officer of the Redevelopment Group, entrepreneur like myself out of corporate America, and a lot of things shape shifted her to get to this point. To she's always been an optimist, but literally putting this into play, and she's going to share that with us. So allow me to welcome and greet my dear friend, Miss Kimberly S. Reed. Hey, Kim.
Oh my gosh, Karen Kayla Bass. Okay, PR, everything extraordinaire. My girlfriend, sister friend for a year. Oh my gosh, this is so wonderful. I am so delighted and thrilled to be on. And thank you for having me.
Oh my God.
You have a girl, you are just incredible. Always have been, always will be. And I'm so thankful and blessed that you will always be a part of my life. Yes, girl.
I received that, and same here. Oh my God, to you. I want to ask you this because
Yeah.
this book is filled with so many nuggets and motivation, but also it really makes you think about where you have been and where you're going, us as individual, as you share with us some personal stories. I want to read this to you, the Serenity Prayer.
Ah, ha,
Take a nice
ha.
inhalation through the nose right now and exhale through the mouth. Drop your hands to the side, Kimberly. Just relax, sit nice and tall.
Oh, it's so funny. This is my thinking mode when I'm
Yeah.
like this.
So I don't want you to think. I want you to surrender. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change. Exhale here. The courage to change the things I can. Inhale. And the wisdom to know the difference. Exhale. Oh my God. Your book is all about that. What? So,
Woo! Yes, honey.
you are a survivor
Yes.
and a thriver. But I want you to talk to us. And you could give me 3 nuggets, 4 nuggets, I don't care. But how do we give ourselves permission when we are navigating roadblocks, pit stops, a fork in the road, a hole in the road, a hole in our heart, to be optimistic?
I'm going to say a few things. One, you have to trust that the best is unfolding for you daily. You got to trust. It's one thing. And there are times in our lives, Karen, that we lose our way, faith, hope, right? Because all of us at some point had to dig deep down in really, really difficult times in our lives. I did.
I did. I know.
Right? Pain changes who we are. But gratitude is the rocket fuel to our resilience.
Where's the collection plate? What?
Gratitude
Gratitude is the rocket fuel. What? Go.
Our resilience. Right? I learned that, Karen, in a very dark time of my life when I hit rock bottom. But I learned that every day, what I just said, right? Case in point, my daddy, he was in the hospital. I had never rode behind an ambulance before in my life. Never. Getting to the hospital and seeing my hero, right? Who I knew can leap tall buildings in a single bound ever since I was a little girl. Could not do that in that moment of time. And all I could think about was, this is my hero, my only living parent. As folks that read the book, as my friend, my mother passed away 9 years ago. And that's when I hit rock bottom in the birth of the book. So as I'm riding behind the ambulance and we get to the hospital, in a few days in the hospital, my dad started to slightly improve, right? He had his heart rate was beating too fast. And all I could think about while his stay in the hospital and as he got better was, Lord, I thank you, because I live in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and I have a job that I can do whatever I want as far as scheduling. I can be wherever, I can do wherever. And not in this order was I thankful. Because of course, first and foremost, I was thankful that God saw fit for my daddy to get better. But when I was riding down the highway, going back and forth the last couple of weeks, I said, Lord, I thank you for a great car. Right? I said, Lord, I thank you continuously for a good job. I thank you, Lord, for my father's health insurance. I thank you, Lord, for my dad being retired, and all he has to worry about right now is getting better. Oh. Lord, I thank you, right, for that he is not financially challenged, right? I thank God for that, right? I think there were so many reasons of gratitude, but that made me strong. My village, right? All of you asking, how is my dad? Not one time did I feel alone during this ordeal. So you see the list of gratitude, the list of thankfulness, even in the midst of our storm. When my mother died, when I was able to let the sun start to rise again in my soul, I said, Lord, I thank you for 40 years of my mother's guidance, and that God blessed me and saw fit for me to have such an amazing and extraordinary and incredible and magnificent soul and woman and strength in my mother. Because I know how to go through. I know how to live, because shortly thereafter, Karen,
I remember
breast cancer, right?
Yes.
And so, but the good news is that I knew how to go through. Why? Because I thank God I had to talk to the nutritionist for cancer for my mother. I had to understand what radiation was, chemotherapy, what chemotherapies are good, what questions to ask. Why? Because God loved me so much to give the example.
He prepared you. As you said, he prepared you.
Power of preparation.
Yes.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing, Karen. It's not the strongest people that survive. No. Right? Or the most intelligent. But it's the people that are responsible or most responsive to change. That pivot.
Pivot.